Ahead on Daytime Buffalo, get everything you need to know before you go to Co-op Fest. And don't miss Native Connections Annual Heritage Festival. It's all coming up right now on Daytime Buffalo. Good afternoon, hello, and welcome to Daytime Buffalo. I'm your host, Chelsea Lavelle. Well, if you're committed to shopping small and supporting our local businesses, Corporation Buffalo has a big festival coming up that you won't want to miss. I'm joined now by Andrew Del Monte with more of what we can expect from this festival. Welcome. Thanks so much for coming in today.
Thanks for having me.
Of course, Andrew, can you start off by telling us about Cooperation Buffalo and what your mission is for our local economy?
Sure. Cooperation Buffalo is a nonprofit started in 2016 right here in Buffalo, New York, and we support cooperative businesses through training, education, technical assistance, and loan capital to support new businesses forming that are cooperatively owned.
Okay. Just for our viewers that may not be familiar with the term, just tell us in detail what cooperative business is.
Of course. Cooperatives are businesses that are owned and controlled by a group of members, right? So it could be a community that owns its own grocery store, could be workers who own their own workplace and each make democratic decisions about how the business is run. Could also be a group of residents that own their apartment building together.
Okay. What are the benefits of cooperative businesses?
Well, I feel very passionately about this, but cooperatives allow for us to essentially own our local economy, right? Rather than just one person making decisions about your workplace or some far-off shareholders who are benefiting from the business. This allows all of us in the community to co-own and to democratically decide what these businesses look like for our community.
Alrighty, let's talk about Co-op Fest and where the inspiration for this event came from.
Sure. So cooperatives all over the globe adhere to the 7 cooperative principles. And one of those principles, Principle 6, is cooperation among cooperatives. So Co-op Fest is an opportunity to bring all of our local cooperatives together so they can learn from each other, share, and also offer their wares to the community. So we'll have all sorts of co-ops from Western New York tabling, we'll have live music, games, that sort of thing.
When and where is this happening?
So this will be at 5 Points Bakery, 44 Brayton Street on the west side of Buffalo. It's going to be Saturday, July 19th from 3 to 6 p.m.
Now, why was 5 Points chosen as the place for this festival?
The west side of Buffalo is one of our most diverse neighborhoods in Western New York, right? And that also means that we have a really diverse selection of cooperative businesses right in that neighborhood. So many of them are just around the corner, and so it was a great place to come together and to celebrate that diversity.
Do you want to talk about some of the participating businesses that will be involved?
Sure. Excitingly for folks that want to come visit, there's a huge cross-section of co-op businesses in Buffalo that are all in food, right? So we've got an excellent pizzeria called Extra Extra Pizza and Wine Bar. We have a Bread Hive, which is a bakery, so they bake their own breads.
I did not know that they were
They are worker-owned, yes. All the employees own that business together.
Nice.
Obviously, the Lexington Co-op markets, East Aurora Food Co-op, those are grocery stores that folks may be familiar with. We've also got the Healing Grounds Cafe, Farmer Pirates Compost, who composts our food scraps locally and turns it into rich soil for gardens, and many others. Those are some of the highlights.
Andrew, can you tell us why cooperatives are vital to communities and what makes them different from other stores?
Cooperatives are mission-driven businesses, right? So community members get together knowing they want to start a business to solve a community problem, right? So it's not just we want to make money for ourselves. It might be we need healthy food in our neighborhood, or we are not treated great at the restaurant that we work at, so we want to own our own restaurant so we can make better decisions about what our workplace looks like. So it's folks coming together for a reason to solve a problem, and it leads to good jobs, profits that stay in the local community, and businesses that are really, truly representative of our rich cultural fabric here.
Quite literally by the people, for the people.
Exactly, yes.
A very cool concept. If someone is thinking, hey, I really think this could be something that would be great for our community, what is the process like of getting started, and are you a resource?
We are. That's our primary job, is to be a resource to folks that are interested in joining the cooperative economy locally. So folks can reach out to us at Cooperation Buffalo, set up a one-on-one appointment with one of our business counselors, and we'll sit down with folks and kind of map out the process of what does it look like to start this small business, and what does it look like to run that cooperatively as well.
Obviously, we mostly see this with grocery stores. That's huge. But what other businesses could this possibly benefit? Maybe hair salons or barbershops?
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, think about any business where folks have the opportunity to do more together than they could on their own, and it's probably a good business model. You go across the US, across the globe, there's co-ops in almost every sector. So manufacturing, certainly food, home care workers in the Bronx own a business together. There's rideshare workers in Manhattan who own the drivers cooperative. So they're like a worker-owned version of Uber or Lyft. So you can apply this to just about any type of business.
Very cool stuff, Andrew. Thank you so much for coming in and sharing more about what you do and this big festival. Viewers, again, the festival is happening on Saturday, July 19th at 5 Points Bakery. For more information on this event and Cooperation Buffalo, just visit cooperationbuffalo.org/co-op fest. Thanks again for coming in.
Thank you so much.